Hi, Mr. Muhammad Hassan. Welcome you to our podcast, and I'm so glad to see you today. So, how are you doing, sir?
I'm absolutely fine. I hope you're doing fine as well. And seminar and webinar is about to come, and I'm pretty excited about that.
Absolutely. We are really looking forward to a wonderful webinar which is going to come up on 14th of February, and that is also a day of love. So, we are going to bring some great news to mankind,
Yeah,
and I'm sure people are going to see that. So,
yeah,
before
we'll
we
we'll reveal that shortly. That's for sure.
Exactly, exactly. So I would really, appeal to all our viewers and those who are going to watch us to stay intact and stay tuned because at the end of the today's podcast, we are going to reveal some great game changer, and that's going to be one of the wonderful information for their career, right?
Yeah, that's for sure. Absolutely, without a shadow of doubt.
Right. So, what exactly you are thinking about this entire season, which is happening around AI? A lot of things people are doing about the artificial intelligence. And before that, I would really request you to introduce yourself to the viewers so that they know that how Muhammad Hassan is so relevant and who is Muhammad Hassan.
Well, in my introduction, I'll say a small thing. In fact, a brief introduction of mine I'll give you. This is Mohammed Sran Khan, and I'm the CEO and founder of WellBrain, which is basically a training and recruiting solution company. And I help talent find the perfect place for them, and I help companies to get the right talent. This is what
Amazing.
my
So,
company and my job is all about. Yeah.
yes, so I should take the privilege to introduce Mohammad Hassan to my show. Like Mohammad Hassan is from WellBrained, which is an organization, a mission in itself, which is transforming and changing lives. So WellBrained is there in the market for a pretty good time, and they are helping people to nurture their dreams and career. So I'm so happy to welcome Mr. Hassan to this show. So
Likewise, I'm happy as well. Yeah.
so, Mr. Hassan, as you know, that we have collaborated, like Positive Mental Attitude, FZLLC, and WellBrain today are a common name in two different hemispheres of the continent. And we are basically trying to leverage people to, create their dream and become successful in their life. And this particular initiative is definitely to enlighten people, to tell them that how people can find a better purpose for their career. So my first question to you is, as we are working in the field of artificial intelligence and we are doing smart AI adoption, the thing which often comes to people's mind that is AI a threat or it is an opportunity? How exactly people are going to get benefited with this advent of AI? What is your perspective in terms of an educationist, a career maker? What exactly you think? You are a CEO of a company, well-brained, and then you are helping people to make them more equipped and empowered. What exactly is your understanding of this overall technology?
Well, see, it's the ever-changing world, and in this world, what we see, there's change everywhere. Initially, when AI came into being and people were not immune to it, we were like very reluctant and hesitant about that. But as soon as we came to know about the features, things the AI had on offer, we started considering it as a blessing for all the departments, be it educational sector, be it organization, be it different companies, because AI is the revolution in this world in today's time. AI is a revolution, and without AI, we cannot do business, and we cannot think about anything doing away from AI. Absolutely.
So I really appreciate the way you have put it. I just want to know, Mr. Hassan, a little bit more. What exactly do you think are the inhibitions most of the people are having whenever we are talking about AI? Because I could still see a lot of people are having some kind of myth and fear around the introduction of AI in the market. Some people are still having that kind of thought that we would be jobless, and to some extent they're right because you can see by the beginning of this year already we have seen that a lot of companies are removing the people because they are finding them redundant, and there are some new technologies which are replacing the stereotype jobs. The repetitive tasks are getting replaced by AI. So, what exactly is your point of view on that, and how exactly you think we should sensitize people?
My take is pretty simple. Actually, when there is a change, when there is something in terms of development, we have got to equip ourselves, and this is the problem. I mean, people in our world and the corporate world, I will place they are hesitant. I mean, they are fearful of adopting new technology, and this is why they are struggling. I mean, as soon as AI came into the world, they should have known that this is the thing they have got to learn. And with AI, the world is a new normal world. So with AI, if we are equipping ourselves, we are into a new normal world, and AI in the corporate world is a new normal. It's nothing abnormal. There's nothing abnormal about adopting AI. So in the current scenario, without AI, if you're without AI, if you're not performing well, you'll not be considered, you'll not be entertained, you'll not be facilitated. So in terms of organizational structure, in terms of people in the organization, if you're equipped with AI tools, you're more valued and you have more opportunities. So what I have observed, what I have witnessed throughout this AI era, that people are fearful that with AI they are going to get like less opportunities, which is not the case. I mean, they're confused. They should know they are going to get more opportunities if they have equipped themselves properly with the advent of AI. So this is the adjustment which I think they are supposed to make as soon as possible, as early as possible, and the sooner the better.
So I also understand, and for the viewers' interest, we are trying to take this discussion about the pros and cons. Of course, there is no denial that AI is going to be an absolute game changer. There are so many new transformation which you could also see in the market. So a lot of new opportunities are getting created. As we know that around by the end of 2027, 97 million new jobs are going to come. So how we are
Absolutely
going
agree.
to empower people, that is definitely a kind of an art in itself, and that is how we should be keeping an eye on the influence of artificial intelligence. So let me ask you a question, like in your side, when you are talking to the students particularly, what kind of questions you generally handle related to AI? Is there a kind the people are more aware of this technology, and what exactly are the inhibitions? Are there any kind of inhibitions from their side for learning AI?
Yeah, it's a learning curve for them. I mean, they are into it, but they have not mastered it yet. Actually, in our part of the world, they are still learning, and I would say, as time goes by, they'll be better, they'll get better, they'll get refined, uh, and especially when it comes to students, most of the students who are talented, they think AI is cursed for them because there's more competition in terms of intensity. People who are not intelligent enough now, they are competing with people who are superb when it comes to drafting things, when it comes to making assignments, because AI for them is a blessing because they were not up to the mark before AI. So, yeah, with limited abilities, there are people who are gaining advantages with AI, but people with abilities, they are more fearful now because they think they were better before AI. So they need to know with AI, with the blessing of AI, if they get refined, if they get how to adopt the AI and how to get better than they were earlier, because they have to compete themselves. They are not to compete with others. So this
Agree.
is the learning area for them. People,
Mhm.
especially people who are talented people in our part of the world. So they are confused. They are saying that, see, we study, we make everything in organic manner. We
Mhm.
put efforts in, and there are people who are just creating the stuff with the help of AI. There's no
Mhm.
originality left in the world. So
Mhm.
there's disappointment prevalent here.
Mhm.
I'm not sure how things are a different part of the world now, but in our part of the world, people are still confused because there are certain points where AI can be used, but the use should be limited. And there should be some boundaries as well, which should be monitored by the providers, the service providers. Yeah,
So I think this is very well said. I really also align with your thoughts, because when I look into from the academic perspective, I think it is highly impacted the academic sector. Today, I could see that people who are working in the field of research, they are also not, untouched by this thing. They have also felt the heat of AI. And I could see that there are a lot of softwares even there to check. For example, there are anti-plagiarism checks, so which are there to check that whether the research is being plagiarized or not, whether the researcher has really worked or it is completely AI generated. And the same thing is happening for the students who are taking help of AI in working their projects, and they're writing some wonderful essays or some good, paragraphs. But unfortunately, they are not using their own creativity. So I think that is definitely being negatively impacted. So right now, as you rightly said, that people are confused. So we should have a regime. There has to be certain guidelines, certain SOPs should be brought in, and that has to be at different stages of the society, whether we are talking about our educational system, whether we are talking about our professional curriculum. So everywhere we should bring in certain SOPs or certain hygiene methods, which will definitely be protecting the intellectual property and at the same time protecting the creative side of the human. I think that is very important.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We can call it AI literacy. So AI
AI
literacy
literacy.
needs, yeah, AI literacy needs to be prevailed. Yeah,
And
that's pretty important.
one more thing which also surfaced out during our conversation, that when we are really having the fear that whether AI is going to replace our job or not, but I think AI will not replace us. But the people knowing smart AI and the people who are having better knowledge of AI, that definitely is going to be a chance where a person will be replacing you. So someone who is knowing AI, someone is well trained in AI, is going to definitely replace the person who is having no knowledge or very less knowledge in artificial intelligence. So that is going to be the future.
Absolutely. helps you save time. I mean, every organization wants to save time. And if there is a person who knows how to handle the element of AI and can get the job done earlier and easier way, so he'll be given more importance and more preferences. That's absolutely true. I can't agree more.
And one more fact, Mr. Hassan, just I want to know, like I'm sure like you are an owner of an enterprise and you have seen organization growing. Uh, what was exactly the life before AI? Of course, you have seen that. Even my generation has also seen. So we have seen that there are a lot of things were so difficult. We were from the time when we have worked with the first word processor from Microsoft. And before that, we have been working probably with DOS-based system. And now we are in an AI generation. So definitely, don't you see that our business has been revolutionized? In short, if I see today, our entire business process has become so fast forward. So today, if you
Absolutely.
talk about the entire business process, you don't need too many hands. You can just do entire thing yourself. So it's like a DIY kind of a concept. So you think of a concept, you plan out a strategy, you have the ideas, and so everything you can get from an AI. So you take example of any of the engines which we are using, for example, chat GPT. So if you just go and type that I'm really looking for a plan or a strategy for my business, it's going to give you. If you go and tell that I'm looking for kind of a promotion of this particular idea or service, it's also going to give you what kind of product for what kind of market segmentation. So entire information is ready on your plate, and you are just going to have it. So this is, I think, AI is doing for us. So it's a
Yeah.
kind of a process which is helping you to scale up your process. So and it is a fast scale up process, isn't it?
Yeah, life before AI was pretty tough. Now I cannot even imagine that. But that old life. I mean, in our times when we started working, it was very tough. A lot of labor was used to be capitalized, but now labor is reduced to a certain extent with the advent of AI. I mean, I would say that there are certain technologies that have evolved the world, the corporate world, upside down, inside out, left side, right. Absolutely. I mean, everything is fast paced, everything is fast track, and see, people used to delay things, people used to procrastinate, but now we have this blessing of AI, and we can tell them now if you are not available, we can use AI in place of you. So it's better for you. to give your services and to give your best, give the best shot as soon as possible. Otherwise, we have this option, this alternative in terms of AI. So yeah, we are not dependable as much as we used to be after the advent of AI. We were very dependable. I mean, for accounting related tasks, because I wasn't good at accounting principles, and there were certain things I used to be dependent on the people who were very good at that. But now with AI, I do not need them. I do not need their services because I can get assistance from AI, and I can tell them this AI is going to help me. If you are helping me, this is very good because otherwise I'll not be depending on you because I have got other alternatives as well. So this is something which we are equipped with now. And absolutely, the world before AI was a very hectic sort of world. I mean, things were very, very difficult for us. And yeah, a lot of labor was required. And as we say, in the world, especially, there were certain tasks which were very difficult to perform. And now we see it's right, as you rightly said, it's on plate for us. We are served with each and everything. The quality can be compromised, but we can get the data. That's
True.
absolutely true.
Agreed. So I think we should now reveal the information to our audience that for a detailed version of this entire thing, how exactly AI is going to transform the life and how exactly AI is going to be a game changer for them. So they should really participate in our upcoming webinar, which is coming on 14th of
Should,
February.
should, should we reveal? Should we reveal that information?
Yes, yes. So I would
Uh,
really request you if you could say something on this, that why exactly do you
so,
find this webinar a game changer?
so, dear viewers, we have something on offer for us, which is very, very special. I mean, in this world, this era of AI, we have something pretty special for you on offer on 14th of February at 7 GMT. I'm right, all right. At 7 GMT or 6 GMT? See, 6
It's 6
GST.
p.m. 6 p.m. GST, 7 p.m.
Yeah.
PKT,
Yeah, it's 6 p.m. GST, yeah.
and
So we are going
7:30
to
7:30 IST,
7:30 IST,
30 p.m.
absolutely.
IST. Yeah,
So be prepared, be ready, and let's witness what is going to come on 14th of February because we have got so many things on offer. There were tycoons from the industry, from different part of the world, and you'll learn a lot. You'll learn how to live with AI, how to excel with AI, and how to learn more about AI. That's for sure.
absolutely. And I would really ask my viewers that they should definitely make it a point to mark their calendar and register immediately for this entire webinar. The link will be given below this entire podcast as it's running, and you can immediately register so that you can get benefited by the power of AI and just remove all the fears from your mind and understand that how AI is going to be the next superpower for you and how you're going to make your career AI foolproof. So I think,
And one more thing I would like to add, it's absolutely free. So be
yes,
prepared and all geared up. Be geared up, yeah.
absolutely. So on the day of love, you would be gifted with an information of artificial intelligence and how exactly you can pick it up with the love, affection, and passion. So
And
I think
spread AI with love as well.
exactly, exactly. Thank you so much, Mr. Hassan, for your time. And it was really wonderful chatting with you. And I'm sure we will be keeping this interaction and communication on with a different level of AI and leveraging people
Okay.
to get benefited with the technology. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we'll make love. Thank you. Lovely meeting you.